Yo guys, what's going on? Deviant here with a video blog once again. Recording this off my iPhone in a weird ass angle, weird ass spot, wacky lighting. Sorry, but it's the best I can do with what I got. But I still have games to talk about, so let's get to it. Alright. So since we last talked on my last video, I got about 4 games. And a lot of them pretty much, let's just say I got 4 games and I've spent 40 bucks. Should tell you a lot. Okay, so I got the Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection for the PS3. Has a reversible cover, which is pretty damn sweet. What can I say? It's HD versions with trophies, better frame rate of 2 classic PS2 games that I think are must-owns. There's very few games these days that are just worth owning, because after you beat it, you never play it again, or the multiplayer is just not good enough, or it just runs dry. But this game, especially Shadow of the Colossus, sorry for the glare there, is an amazing game. I went back and played it, and man, the music is just set to the boss fight so perfectly. It's just fucking so awesome. Man, I can't explain it. You have to play you have to play this game. I have yet to play Ico, which I really want to. Was waiting to play it forever, but with all the games coming out, I just been distracted with other things, with other games. So it's on the back burner. It's in part of my backlog. So there's that. Also, I had a $20 credit from Gears of War 3, and I used it towards Dark Souls. So I got Dark Souls for $39.99. I did get the collector's edition, not really by choice, but let me tell you, it's not worth it. That's why you see me only holding the case, because everything else is garbage. Okay. Wow, Dark Souls. It's one of those games where you just can't stop playing it until you beat it. Like, you can't stop. It's addicting. It's crack. You keep dying and dying, but you get so close, and then when you achieve it, the satisfaction is just, man, I'm telling you, it's something about beating a boss that's like 20 times the size you are after dying 10 or 15 times. If you played Demon Souls, you're gonna love Dark Souls. If you haven't played any of them, if you like hard, challenging games where when you achieve something, you feel accomplished, that's Dark Souls. That's what that is. So, and I got 2 other games, and these are for the Xbox 360. Which are Rage and Forza 4. Okay? Now, I didn't pay for these games. My dad wanted me to drive my little brother to Toys R Us. And since he was leaving far away for a little while, he's going to buy him a game. And he's like, you know what? Here's 120 bucks, you each get a game. I'm like, wow. I'm like 27? I don't know how old I am anymore. 27, and I guess, getting a game from my dad feels kind of weird. Just by, I haven't lived within my parents' house forever, but. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get Rage. My little brother got Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year, and so the free game was mine because I drove there. Because they had buy 2 get 1 free, and Batman was coming out the next day, but I couldn't wait, so I just got Forza 4. And I played a little bit of Forza, and I unlocked the Scion TC, which that's my car. It's my real life car, and just been playing with that, and it's fun. For me, this is a game that can last me forever, and you don't have to keep playing, to like progress. You could take a month break, come back, play again, and you probably know what to do. You know what I mean? It's not one of those games where you just forgot everything. It's controls are so simple. Cars look really, graphics look great. Frame rate's 60 frames. I mean, I don't know. It's fun. I was really surprised. Didn't think I was gonna like this that much, but it's pretty damn sweet. Pretty sweet. So I think I actually like it more than Rage. And let me tell you about Rage. So here it is, Rage. So I was very, very, very interested in this game for a long, long time. And just didn't know if I should spend the money to get it. If I should get it for the PC, PS3, 360, rent it, can't rent it, can't find it, forget about it, I don't know. But I had the chance to grab it. So I'm like, you know what? Nothing else I really want to play. I mean, there's stuff I want, but do I want to play it at the moment? No. Rage is what I wanted to play. So I beat the single player campaign yesterday. And did as much as I could. With that said, I also play the multiplayer. Competitive. Not co-op yet, but... first I just want to get out the cons, the things I don't like. And a lot of them aren't really like major cons, it's just things I don't like. 3 discs. Now, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't really care about the 3 discs. But let me tell you, I highly recommend you install the disc for this game, especially the disc you're using at the moment. You thought Gears of War had bad texture loading? Well, this is even worse, especially when it's not installed. When it's installed, it's very minimal. But when it's not installed, it's going to happen. Another thing I didn't like, when you get to the second disc, if you ever want to go back to an old area, you got to re-swap the discs again back to disc 1. That is horrible. I mean, this game honestly doesn't really make it to where you have to go back to the first disc. But if you kind of like want to go back and grab some things or do, something before you finish the game, you got to swap discs. I had to do it like 3 times because I was going for some of the achievements, which required me to go back. So that's kind of annoying. Story is completely uninteresting. It starts out okay, but it ends horribly. I mean, story is very, very whack. Graphics are very weird. I don't know how to explain it. The graphics at times look fucking fantastic. And 60 frames a second is unbelievable. You know what I mean? Non-stop. No screen tearing. None of that jazz. But when you get really close to an object, the textures are blurry as shit. They're blurry as shit. If you're far away, it looks great. So that's the weird thing about the graphics. The gunplay, the mechanics are fine. They're great. The guns feel good to me. The shotgun is so awesome in that game. I just wanted to use the shotgun the entire game. That's all I wanted to do. The game looks like it's open world, but it's completely not open world. It's just an environment. I mean, it's just a bigger environment compared to like always being inside buildings or rooms, like compared to a Quake or Doom. You're always indoors. Well, they try to like break that by having an outdoor area, which is the wasteland, and making it seem vast and huge, but it's really not. I mean, it's like Ocarina of Time open world. It's like that kind of open world to that degree. So you go to certain places and then you go inside, and none of the gunplay takes place in the wasteland. All the gunplay is indoors. Now the enemies, I will say, are very interesting. It's interesting how the enemies react. Um, like you have these little wing sticks that are like pretty much boomerangs that'll cut heads off. If you throw it at a human enemy and they're far enough, they'll actually call out what you're throwing and they'll duck to like duck under the blade coming at their head. They'll fall back if they start getting overwhelmed. The mutant enemies crawl on the ceilings, crawl on the walls, jump over shit, come at you. They rush you like crazy. That part is that's awesome. So that's the two best things about the game is the controls and the actual gameplay itself. It's really fun. I played some multiplayer, and it's actually pretty good. It's not something you'd expect, car combat, but it actually works pretty well, and the racing works well too. It's actually legitimate kart racing stuff. I mean, it's not like some shit thrown in there. It's actually legit. I mean, so the car combat's okay. I want to try the co-op. Haven't done that yet. But now I'm at the point where like I can't go back to get some of the achievements because there's no New Game Plus. The game literally ends and ends. You cannot do a new save file with all your existing shit. You have to do a completely fresh new game. So whatever you missed permanently. So there's a couple of achievements that's just like, it's not even worth it. It's not worth to go back because it's so much work involved that if you don't get it in your first playthrough, it's almost like, So now I'm at the point, it's like, do I get rid of it? I mean, I'm probably not going to play it anymore. I mean, I kind of do, but then I kind of don't. I don't know, it's weird. And in Gears of War 3 is, you can get $30 for Gears of War 3 at GameStop until November 19th. Which is pretty damn good, I mean, considering. So I don't know if I should trade. I was thinking, get rid of this and Gears and go get Batman. Because, there's like 20 people on my friends is playing Batman. And I like the first game a lot. But that's not to say that I don't like Rage. I thought this was a fun ride. I really enjoyed, for the most part, I enjoyed the game. I mostly enjoyed when I was actually in gunplay. I was indoors shooting enemies, ducking under ventilation shafts, and throwing wing sticks at mutants that are hanging on the ceiling. That stuff was fun. But it was a lot of the side stuff that wasn't fun. I mean, and it's not really side. Like, there's one of these side missions, right? Where you're in a little, I don't know how to call it, but you're on a ledge with a sniper rifle. And then you get to protect people while they're trying to fix shit. You have to snipe off. I hate that shit, man. I hate that kind of shit. I don't like it. And so, I didn't like that side mission at all. You had to do them like 3 times. Ugh. And the races were fun. That was the fun side stuff. Deliveries were boring. A lot of the side missions consisted of go get this one plant and give it to me for medicine. Mission complete. What do you get? I don't even know. You got like an item or an ingredient, which I didn't explain that. You can actually acquire items in the game to engineer different types of ammo, sentry turrets, sentry bots, which are fucking awesome. Sentry bots, you build these little spider bots that come out and they're like just shooting everything for you, and they distract the enemies so you can be picking them up. It's awesome. So it's just, this game is like a 50-50 for me because I really liked a lot of things about it, but there's a lot of things I didn't like about it. So I definitely think it's worth playing this game, especially if you're a fan of Doom and Quake and straight up solid hardcore shooters. This is good, man. I liked it. I mean, I don't know. I will say, though, that this Anarchy Edition, what the hell? You never use the double barrel shotgun, ever. You never use the Fists of Rage. I never use the Rat Rod Buggy. And the Crimson Elite armor is just all the armors that are available in the game combined into one. So you get all the bonuses with one armor instead of just, you know, picking your bonus. Which the armor doesn't really do much other than that. Yeah, but that's Rage. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's Rage. But for sure the next game I'm getting for sure is Sonic Generations, Uncharted 3, and Zelda. I want Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Wii. It's probably one of the last Wii games that I'm gonna get. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, I want Batman, but I don't know if I want it that bad. You know, and I still actually have lots to play. So that's about it, guys. You know, just made this quick video, let you know what's going on, my thoughts on Rage. That's about it. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.